Hi everyone, it's an early morning in Tokyo and we are here in Yoyogi Park. So we came here in hopes to see some cherry blossoms, but it's been colder in Tokyo lately, so it's kind of delayed when the cherry blossoms are blooming. There's a few here that are blooming, but the main section where most of them are not blooming yet, sadly. But this still is a very nice park to walk around, especially in the morning. It's super quiet and there's people just with their dogs and running. It's a great start to our Tokyo trip. But after here, we are just gonna head over to Meiji Jingu Shrine and check that out. We're here at our very first torii gate that leads back to Meiji Jingu Shrine. It's massive. Here leading up to the shrine, and you can see there's all these sake barrels here, and that's one of the interesting things about this shrine is they have this wall of sake barrels, and a lot of people like to take pictures in front of it. There's even another large torii gate leading up to this one, and this one's the largest wooden torii gate of a certain style. It was rebuilt in 1975. So it's just, I can't believe how massive they are. It's really mesmerizing.
So we made it to the entrance of the shrine. Before you enter, there's a purification process where you're supposed to take the water, wash your hand, press it against your lips, wash your hands again. So we did that. Now we're at the shrine. It's pretty cool looking.
And it smells like wood. It's really, really cool. This is one of the most popular shrines in Tokyo, and it's situated right beside Harajuku.
So if you see honeybees pollinating the flowers at the shrine or in the park, we know a place where you can actually find that honey. There's a couple rooftop hives that actually have honeybees that come into the park and they collect the honey. So there's a vending machine that we're going to show you, the little hidden spot. Stay tuned. As promised, here is the honey vending machine. These are the bees that go and pollinate the shrine in Yoyogi Park. So it looks like we have 100 grams of honey, 200 grams of honey, and a little mug from Hokkaido. I'm not sure what that's about, and face mask. We're gonna get the 200 grams of honey, I think. This is pretty cool.
Get your honey.
Okay, we got it. We got a Harajuku honey from the rooftop bees.
Harajuku is really well known for street food, and we got the first of our street food finds. It's from a place called I'm Donut. There's a really long line. We stood even before opening, and now it's super long for these donuts. They're smaller than I expected, but they're really cute and they smell good. This is a chocolate strawberry one. It definitely doesn't taste like our kind of donuts. It has a more squishy like texture to it, and I'd say it's lighter almost. And the cream is whipped cream filling. It tastes like whipped cream. Pretty good. Tastes like a chocolate covered strawberry. And when in Japan, you have to eat matcha, so our second one we got is the white chocolate matcha donut. I surprisingly might like the flavor of this one more. You can look at the texture inside of it. It's pretty squishy texture. It almost looks mochi-like. I like this one a lot. We're in Harajuku now. Takeshita Street is the main street here, and you can see it's packed with people. Everything pretty much opens at 10 a.m. and it's probably about 10:30 right now. We're just gonna check out a few places and maybe try some food and call it a wrap on Harajuku. Which Pokemon do you want? The pink with Jigglypuff? So we were just at this little photo booth place to get pictures, and it was a little complicated, but it was fun, even though it was chaotic, and we got some cute pictures out of it. Now we're at a Gachapon shop. It's all these capsule toys, and we're gonna get a few, I think. It's called Gachapon because of the name of the sound. Whenever you twist it, it sounds like Gachapon, and then the ball lands. There's things here for every interest. There's an anime wall, there's Pokemon, there's kid toys like Thomas the Train, just obscure things like little mini foods. There's something here for everyone. So we're gonna get a few maybe and show you what we got. This is interesting. It's a little dog with Mount Fuji. I found a cute Pokemon, like sweets thing that I want. I'm a sucker for Pokemon. see what we got. I got the little ghosty. I forget his name right now, but he's on top of a cake. Really cute. Now I'm gonna get a Pokemon ring. I hope I don't get Krogo. Just not feeling him for a ring. It's a pink. I can't see what I got. Oh, it looks like it might be Teddy. Oh, Slowpoke actually, I think. They even have a couple crane games back here, so I might try out one. I'm not gonna be good at this. Kind of want this one back here. Does that look good? It looks pretty good. Oh shoot. We're doing our last Gachapon and calling it a day. We found this cute kitty. We're hoping we get the shark one of it, but we'll see. We got the little squid kitty. Let's open it. And when you're done, you can put your capsules into this and they'll recycle them. So we're walking the streets of Harajuku and it's so busy and crazy. There's lots of different street food you can get here, like a rainbow cotton candy, a 100 yen cheese pool, but we don't really feel like waiting in the lines for any of those. And we want to save our appetite for a nice ramen, I think, is where we're headed. But there's a lot to do here. I would just advise maybe not to come on a weekend because it's pretty busy.
First official Japanese ramen was absolutely amazing.
Bussin'.
Broth was so good.
So rich. And the noodles, we got them cooked medium. They're the perfect texture, a little bit solid still, not too soft and dissolvey. But I also really loved they were playing Beatles music nonstop in there, which really, that just ticked all my boxes.
And we wanted to be respectful, so we're not trying to film in a lot of places. We're just using our phones.
We're here at Shibuya Scramble Square at the largest pedestrian crossing in the world, and we're ready to watch the people scramble. We're here at the Hachiko Statue. It's a statue of a dog, and basically they have a statue of him here because after his owner died, he waited here every day for his return until the dog ultimately died. So it's a really good statue depicting loyalty, and it's a popular meeting spot for lots of Japanese. After wandering around the busy streets of Shibuya, then we went to Shinjuku and we did some shopping in Uniqlo, which is a Japanese clothing brand, and got some things there. And we also got some Hokkaido ice cream. Hokkaido is a region in Japan that's very famous for its milk and the quality of milk, and that milk is used in this ice cream, supposedly. We bought it from a random food truck and we thought it looked good, so let's try it. That tastes very, very different than ice cream. I know. It just has a totally different flavor than the milk does. It's good, extremely creamy, but yeah, I'm just surprised how different the vanilla ice cream tastes. So we're here in a book off. It's kind of a thrift store, and this one's in Shinjuku. There's 4 floors, and each floor is different themes of stuff. On the final floor, the 6th floor, it's anime products and manga and Pokemon plushies, which I'm really excited about. So we're just gonna look around, maybe get something, I don't know. But the good thing about it is, in Japan, people take really good care of their stuff. So you might be buying it used, but it might look completely new. Do you like how they color coordinate them? We're here at Mos Burger. It is a Japanese chain, and why we stopped here was because they have a rice burger. Instead of bread patties, rice is the patty. And the burger is smaller than I expected, but we didn't pay too much for it. It came out to like $3 US, so it was a good deal. It's still pretty steaming hot, so I don't know if I can take a bite of it right now. Oh my gosh, it just disintegrated on me. Very tasty though. I really liked it. It's nice teriyaki sweetness with the burger, and just like eating teriyaki beef with rice. All I can say is I'm really loving the retro vibe of Shinjuku. There's lots of neon lights everywhere, and right now we are at a arcade. There's lots of arcades in Japan. This one's called Namco, and it's in this building complex that has like this restaurant level with all these different restaurants in this area, and it looks really cool if you want to check out some of those restaurants. But we're just gonna try out some games, I think. They have some Gachapon here, like from earlier, if you want to do that. And I think some crane games as well as other arcade games.
So I actually got really lucky and I got the main character of One Piece, Monkey D. Luffy.
So there was like a little family in there performing down in the restaurant area, and honestly that was more entertaining and more worth it than the arcade was. The arcade was pretty small and overpriced, so that little family in there was quite the nice surprise. We're here at Golden Guy in the back streets. This is very notorious for having all these little drinking spots and eating spots and little alleyways, and it's very picturesque just because it's so tight and there's so many little signs for things. And I don't think we're gonna get anything in there, but it is a nice place to come if you want to get a drink, something to eat, get close up and personal with locals, and also a great place for pictures. Guess what, guys? Got more ice cream from a vending machine, and you can see there's like steam coming off of it. Not steam, but it's de-thawing. We got custard pudding flavor. I can taste caramel more than anything, so I think Matt's gonna be a little upset because he's not the biggest caramel fan, but this is tasty for vending machine ice cream. I mean, come on. We're here to wrap up the night at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building, where they have light shows on certain days of the week running from 7 to 9 p.m. It's one of the biggest light projections in the world, if not the biggest. And it is definitely impressive and makes some cool pictures. Quite a display they got going on.
You can see the projectors over there that are projecting the image onto the building. It's pretty cool.
So also at the Tokyo Government Metropolitan Building is a free observatory that the public can go to, and it's on the 45th floor, at least the one we're at. It's the South Observatory, and there's also a North Observatory, but depending on what day it is, like we're here on a weekend, I think only the South is open and only one entrance is open, so it's a little difficult to find. We basically wrapped around the whole building, a bit woofed, but we're hoping the views are worth it. It's pretty cool up here. They have like a little gift shop, and there is like 360 views.